In this position in 2008, Grandmaster Evgeny Bareev takes sacking the rook to a different level. Let's see what happens here. So in the game, Bareev plays queen to d5, now pinning the knight to the undefended rook on h1. But the opponent doesn't see the danger. They just play pawn to a3. But now Bareev hits him with knight takes f4, sacrificing the knight with the point that if you take, we have queen to h4 check. And once the king steps over, we can now push the f-pawn with pawn to f5, now attacking the pinned knight, and if it moves, we grab the rook on h1. But the opponent doesn't take the knight. Their idea was knight takes f6 check, and after they recapture, bishop takes h7 check, and finally queen to e4, now not letting Bareev grab the free rook, and he's offering a queen trade. And just visually, this looks terrible for Bareev. Why would he allow something like this? Well, he saw a couple moves further. He plays the only winning move, rook to e8, now pinning the queen to the king, but this rook isn't even defended, so the opponent just grabs the rook. And it looks like maybe the point is, okay, you take my rook, now I can capture the rook on h1, but that's not the idea at all, because if you take on h1, then there's queen to g8 check. So what did Bareev have in mind? Well, he plays the only winning move, the brilliant bishop to f5. Now just completely sacrificing the rook on a8. And you can't take the bishop because we take the queen with check, so the opponent just grabs the free rook on a8. And now in this position, Bareev is down 2 full rooks. But if you look at the position, white might as well have 0 pieces. Every single piece of white is doing absolutely nothing. It's just 3 black pieces and this lone white king on e1. And it's mate in 10, and Bareev finds it. He plays queen to e4 check. King steps over and now queen to g2 check. And the king is walking in the middle of the board. Now knight to d5, forcing king to d4. And here, queen to d2, king steps over and now queen to e3 check. And finally, knight to b6. His opponent resigns the game here, because after queen to b3, we have queen to e6, queen to c4, and queen to a4. Checkmate.